At number 15 this year, I have the Utah Jazz. Do you think they're going to be the worst team in the West, even though
Nah, did you see what they just did today? Come on now.
yeah, they won tonight. I know the team didn't expect to win, but they did. That might be the only one that they get this season. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine
1
1-81.
in 81.
But yeah, I feel like the team's still rebuilding. Lord Martin's been on the trade block for years now. You have a center that you can be your like centerpiece. Ace Bailey's going to come along. Sensa Ball's a good player, another young player that they have. So you want to trade your older assets to build younger guys and create a core. I feel like taking's the best response for that for them. So I feel like they'll be the worst team this year in the West.
All right, since we get to cheat basically and see the first game of the year, I'm gonna say that dead last in the West is gonna be the Sacramento Kings. I think partially I'm saying this because I just don't see a way where they keep all these guys on the team by the end of the year. So I definitely think a guy like Levine, DeRozan has to go. I don't know why they would keep him. I mean, I guess they would, but I feel like even if it gets to a point, they're gonna be so bad that they're gonna sit games out. They're gonna like rest, do all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna go on a wild card. I'm gonna say Sacramento just because I think the vibes are bad. They have a collection of weird talent, and I don't know, especially with the way the Jazz look today. I know they're still not going to be good at the end of the day, but I just have more faith in them caring more and putting in more effort and getting better as the season goes along, as opposed to the Kings, who are going to get worse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm gonna go with the Kings as my last seed in the West.
I feel like they have enough base talent to win more games than some of these other guys that are just like straight up young or
We'll
trash.
see. We'll see.
Yeah, we shall
Yeah,
see.
I have the Jazz at 15 too. I think they're gonna be the worst. Pretty, but the bottom. I want to get man. Yeah, I just have the Jazz at the bottom. I want to get close to like the top like 10.
Right, you can say your next one then.
Oh yeah, okay. My number 11 will actually be the Sacramento Kings.
11.
Oh, I am whoa.
14, brother.
That's actually number 14. I have the Sacramento Kings. I think the Kings roster sucks in my opinion. And if they do end up staying all together, I think they're just gonna be the second worst team in the West. I mean, there's only one ball and so many ball dominant players. It is not gonna be good for them.
All right, who do you got best? Let's go.
Oh, I got the Jazz at 14. They can only go so much higher. More respect. Yeah. I'm not putting them last just because I think they're gonna care and try harder.
That's fine.
Westbrook still cares about basketball. What are you talking about?
I don't have the Kings at 14. I actually have the Phoenix Suns at 14, even though they beat the Kings today. I just don't think they have enough talent. That's only one game. I think the Kings should have won. They're up by 28 today. Just fumbled the bag and no Sabonis. But I just don't think they have enough talent to compete with the other teams in the West. Devin Booker is great. Don't get me wrong. I love Jalen Green as well. But I just don't think they have enough talent to keep up. Mm-hmm. All right. At 13, this is where I have the Trailblazers. I still have the Kings alive. I think the Trailblazers are just, I don't know, they get better every year, but the West also gets better every year, it seems like. And I think that they're just going to continue riding where they've been unless players like Scoot take a jump, Shaden Sharp take a jump. They did get Drew Holiday, which is another veteran. Jeremiah Grant's still there. But I just think they're going to ride the wave with what they have. Denny Avdia, he takes a jump, but I just don't believe that they will, truthfully. So I got them at 13 in a tough West.
I also have them at my 13. They got a lot of good young talented players too. Shaden Sharp, Scoot if he takes a jump as well. So I mean, they have promise. They're not gonna beat the more experienced teams because Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant as your veterans is like, yeah, I'm saying, but they're still gonna be good. They're still good young. Avdia is cooking up, you know what I'm saying? He's on the come up. So yeah, they got a good future, but I don't see them being too crazy this year. But they are getting better.
What was it, 13? I got the Suns here at 13. They got Devin Booker. They got some young, promising rookies. They got some okay role players, but overall, I think it's going to be a down year for them. I don't think there's enough talent on this team for Devin Booker to kind of get enough wins. Hassan, you kind of already talked about it, so I'm going to say Suns at 13. And then, did everyone else say 13?
Yep.
I'll say my 12, which is going to be the Trailblazers here for me at 12. I do think they're going to be a little better than some of these teams because I like the talent they got. I like Shaden. I actually do like the veterans they added. Dame is still going to be there. He's not going to be on the court, but him being the vet there and just like being on the team, helping a lot of the guards grow, I think is going to help them out. Jeremy Grant, honestly, looks like he still has something left in the tank, and maybe you could even flip him and trade him for more assets. I like Donovan Clingan coming into like a full-time role now, so I kind of just like some of the pieces they have, but at the end of the day, you know, you're still not going to be competing with the top teams in the West, so they got to go at 12 as at the highest for me.
Mm-hmm. I can say my 12 has. Real quick, I have this is where I have the Phoenix Suns. I mean, I think a lot of these teams are in contention of being around the same tier. The reason I have the Phoenix Suns above them is because I think Devin Booker this year is going to be that guy. Kind of have to do it all, carry on your backpack. He's probably gonna. It's gonna be weird when I say this. He's gonna do like the same as what he did when they were shit, but I think they're gonna win more games because like he's better. He's more impactful as a basketball player now. Before he was just putting up shots, but I think he's grown as an NBA player, so he knows more winning basketball, if that makes sense. And also, I think when Jalen Green does come back, he is going to contribute to winning.
Yeah. All right. In my 12, this is where I have the Pelicans. I feel like I don't really trust Zion being healthy all season long. They did include Jordan Poole, but I mean, he can only do so much as a player. He wasn't winning in Washington, and he's not in a situation that is contributed to winning or wins like Golden State. So I don't think he's going to bring that culture over there. DeJounte Murray is coming off an Achilles injury. He's going to take some time to build up. I don't think they have enough chemistry to compete with other teams in the West. So I'm going to put them at 12 for that reason. And then at 11, this is where I have the Sacramento Kings. I just think they have enough talent, enough veteran leadership with DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Sabonis when healthy, Westbrook, Keon Ellis, Malik Monk. They got a lot of vets.
You just listing a roster is not going to mean anything. Like that doesn't mean they're good.
These are all good players that I listed. Besides Westbrook, you can argue Westbrook's not good anymore.
A grown man
let me
will
do
never
the same thing.
Ill.
Walker Kessler, Bryce Sensabaugh, Keontae George, Laurie Markkinen.
A real man will never speak ill will of Russell Westbrook. You take that back right now.
7+ years and know how to win.
He was doing DoorDash till a week ago.
These are playing guys. These are guys that all know how to play in the play-in. Been playing in the play-in for years.
They have a former MVP, and you regret to name him. Tell me why.
I did name one.
That's what I thought.
As a bench player, but you could say that he's not good anymore. That's for sure.
Hey,
but I do think they have an all-NBA talent in Sabonis. I still think he plays at a high level. He knows how to get his guards involved as he's done in the past. That's going to be enough for them to be another playing team like they've done like the past 3 seasons. So I think that they have good enough talent. And then they won't bench their older players because they're old and they want to play and try to get another contract. So they're just not going to try to tank as a team. I haven't seen the Kings try that in a very long time. So they'll just be mid.
Okay, that was your 11.
I get a reality check. They're no longer even mid.
I can say my 11 real quick. I have this is where I have the Pelicans. This is where I have the Pelicans for my number 11. I think this year is going to be a good year of Zion, looking healthier. I mean, am I falling for the bait? Maybe. Jordan Poole's on the team now on the roster. DeJounte's not coming back until like maybe February. Is that the timetable? Or after? Anyway.
Not sure.
But, you know, they still have quality guys like Trey Murphy, you know what I'm saying, and Herb Jones. So people like that, I see confidence in the team, so I'm going to believe them. And I think Zion, Poole, Murphy, those type of players are going to will you to an 11th seed this year. Maybe 10th, but give or take. Probably not, though.
10, 11.
10, 11. 10, 11. Okay. Oh, God. Bro.
All right, who you got, Bess?
Bess, who's your number 11?
This is where I got the Pelicitos. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this season. They just don't have quite enough. I like some of the pieces they got. I like Trey Murphy. I think Zion's going to be better this year. Will remain to be seen if he's going to stay healthy throughout the whole year, but I think he'll be a bit better overall as a player. I like the rookie they drafted. Like I said, Jeremiah Fears. I like what I've seen from him. Herb Jones, again, a great defensive piece. Yves Missy got hurt today too. He like really fucked up his ankle badly. So they might be missing him for a while already at top of DeJounte Murray, who's out. So like you said, Jordan Poole, I mean, he's not, I don't know how much he's going to change stuff here. So I just don't think this team is serious about winning. Like at the end of the day, even though they have good players, but I don't think they could win at that next level. So I'm gonna have to put them at the 11th seed, probably for me.
I feel like the most hungry guy on that team is Trey Murphy. I'm not gonna lie. As like a mentally caliber like player, I feel like he wants to win the most. He might not be the best on the team, or maybe I don't know, but Trey Murphy wants to win the most. From the things I've seen on social media, he's talking like really
Jordan
good.
Poole. Or Jordan Poole is probably the hardest worker.
Yeah, Jordan Poole too. Jordan Poole too. But I'm like coming from like someone who hasn't like tasted success. Jordan Poole's had success, right? Trey Murphy's like he wants it. You know what I'm saying? He's craving it.
Yeah,
but Jordan Poole too. Zion, I still don't think he cares about the NBA like that. It was just crazy.
No, he just
how are you so gifted at basketball that you just like be fat as your like persona? Like still to this, it's 2025, brother.
He cares about the money. He doesn't care about the game.
You have money. Be on a caloric deficit, bro. Do something, bro.
He lost weight, that's for sure. But I'm just saying, I think he lost weight for the wrong reasons, not to get better at basketball.
For the Hus, he lost weight for the Hus.
Yes.
Secure another contract.
Yeah, secure another. He went on a calorie deficit
to pay the child support. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Something got to pay for the next 4 years.
I'm gonna give my number 10 here, right? Or did you guys give your 11 yet?
No, you can go to 10.
All right, this is where I got the Memphis Grizzlies at number 10. Hate to put him here because I think they could do better. I still like what the team has. I actually think their new coach is going to be good for them, but I don't know how far it's going to take them. You lose a guy like Desmond Bane. You know, your guys are injured already. You're dealing with injuries. John Morant was even questionable to start the year. He was going to be questionable for opening night. I don't know what the ceiling of this team is long term. I don't know how they're going to fare, deep into the season. I think they're probably not going to make the playoffs this year. Probably a play-in team, though. They're still good enough because of talent. And again, the coach, I don't hate him either, but they had a good coach in Taylor Jenkins too. So it's like, how much is things going to change? So yeah, I got the Grizzlies here at 10. I guess not much more to say.
I have the exact same spot for the exact same reasons, pretty much. Grizzlies at 10. Jaw's talented, Jaren's talented, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's only so much they could do.
Yeah, I also have them at 10. The West is strong as we've seen, and them losing Desmond Bane and replacing him for basically KCP is a big hit. And
he was bricking out there tonight, and Desmond Bane was hitting shots for the match.
Which is what we expected. So this team's not going to they didn't make the roster any better, and they were already not that great of a team. And then you have to rely on Jaw staying healthy throughout 82 games, which is not a good bet. So the team's probably going to be number 10 or lower, depending on how the season goes.
Yeah, I will say though, they do always a good job of finding like these low key rookies.
Yeah, well,
they got Cedric Coward, bro. Even Small, they got this guy named Javon Small or whatever. He was getting minutes for them, and he was like contributing, like you said, Jalen Wells. So they do a good job drafting. I don't know who their scouts are, but y'all want to hire them. They're doing a great job.
We should hire them.
Thought their window was the Dylan Brooks days, sadly. Now it's kind of died out.
Because Dylan Brooks
still got
the whole
young
culture
players
away
on the team, so you just got to rebuild around them or like trade for somebody or something.
Yeah,
make a move.
Desmond Bane was low-key your second best player.
Debatable for sure.
I want to pay him. Yeah,
second best offensive player for sure.
All right, my 9, right?
I can say mine or yours.
Or you can go ahead, Gabe. Start it off.
I got the Dallas Mavericks over here. I think an Anthony Davis-led Dallas Mavericks team, barring, man, I'm trying to like give Davis some credit, but if he plays like 65 games, 60 games, I could see them sliding into like that area. If he plays all 82, they have a chance of being higher. They are a good team. I do like the Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flagg has a chance to be, his range is really high because he could either be like average or he could be like really good. Because Kyrie's not playing, so he's playing point guard. You know what I'm saying? So he has a lot of opportunity. He could make or break that. So, and I have high hopes for Cooper Flagg so far, but I don't know if I have to find like a middle ground. I would confidently put them at the 9th seed. They could be in the playoffs for sure, in the play-in 100%, because they're that good. Anthony Davis is that good. So
yeah, actually agree with you, Gabe. I have the Mavericks at the 9th seed. I feel like them not having Kyrie for a large part of the season, them having too many unks like Klay Thompson, D'Lo, we already know about him.
Oh god.
Not a true point guard that could actually facilitate for the team. Yes, you're starting Cool Flag at the point guard, but you need him to develop and kind of get used to the NBA level and see where it's at. So it's going to take some time for them to develop. So it's a team in building that will probably catch their stride later in the season rather than the beginning, and that's going to hurt them in this conference. So they'll probably end up 9th seed with a chance to make the playoffs at the end of the year.
And I don't like how they're being labeled as like a midseason merchant because let's say Kyrie comes back, Cooper Flag's gonna shift his role, right? I mean, he can still be a ball handler, but Kyrie's gonna run point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Cooper Flag would just be more comfortable playing in the NBA, so he'll be able to adjust when he needs to see fit.
Gonna be more
Kind of
on
like
ball
what we
Cooper
said
Flag.
with Braun, just playing what you need.
Cooper Flag equals Braun.
I'm just saying a lower level of what you need. There's
Yeah,
a reason
I know.
why he's the first overall pick.
Alonzo Ball.
All right, Baz, who you got at 10?
Yeah, I was debating where I wanted to put the Mavericks, but I'm probably. Or this is 9, right? Or
9.
10?
10.
9.
9 or
it's
10?
9?
9.
It's
We had
9?
the Grizzlies at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
So-
I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Mavericks at 10. I think too. I think it's a good spot for them. I don't really know. I think they could go a little higher, but I'm just gonna put them here at 9, just because, like you said, they kind of don't have a real point guard right now. I think Coop could develop, but AD being healthy is a problem, and I think that scares me a little bit because you're not gonna have Kyrie for a long time. So
Yeah.
I don't know how good this team is gonna be with just Cooper Flag developing and him kind of running things as your main guy. So I'm gonna put them at 9 here, and then I guess we can move into number 8, this is where I have the Los Angeles Lakers at number 8.
Bro, it's wrong LA team, bro. What are you doing?
No, right LA team, because
I know.
again, Luka's the GOAT. Like, Luka is the GOAT. AR, he didn't have the greatest game 1, but he's still good. Like, he's still a contributing player. He's still going to be good for us. He could still play off the ball, that type of stuff. Everybody else, they could kick rocks respectfully.
Trade 'em!
And I don't even mean in a disrespectful way. It just doesn't work. It's not going to fit. It's not going to be a recipe for success in the long term. Like, the way it looked like to me in that first game is like, how do JJ, Luka, and AR win with these guys? Like, that's what the game plan is. Like, damn, this is our team and we kind of stink. So how can we maximize who we have to win a game? You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to win like that. You want to be in a position where you're like, this is the players we have, and we're going to maximize their talents. Like, we're going to get this guy open shots. We're going to do this. But for the Lakers right now, it's just like, we don't have players that do things well that we need to do well. You know what I mean? We don't have guys that can shoot like we need them to or defend like we need them to. So we have to work with what we got, and it's not much. So I'm going to have to put him 8, unfortunately. Luka's going to win you games because he's Luka. He could win games with, guys off the street. And AR is a good secondary piece to have for now. Hopefully LeBron's back in a meaningful time, even though I don't think he's going to be playing as much as maybe some people think. And then JJ is a good enough coach, a good enough basketball mind to get you some wins. But again, the rest of the team is not good enough. I don't care what people say. So AC for the Lakers.
Bro, my number 8 is also Lakers. I just want to say that out of the way. I'm not trying to be like trying to brush it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Bro, the fact that we don't have like any two-way players blows my mind. The fact that we have like our like offensive players are multi-talented offensive players. Like, they could facilitate, they could pass, they could drive, they could shoot, they could do all this stuff. But the fact that we have no like help on the defensive end pisses me off. And LeBron doesn't fix that. He could play every role, but he can't fix defense. You know what I'm saying? Ayton is not fixing that at all. So like it just baffles me, bro. Like, I know we had Anthony Davis, and it shows. I know people are going to see more when the Lakers, how much worse they are going to be defensively. Well, the second half of the last season, and now where you don't see AD protecting the paint in that middle, like clogging up, like it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But I have the Lakers at 8, bro. I wish it was the Clippers, but
Yep, I agree with you guys. Got the Lakers at 8. Best said it perfectly. That you guys rely heavily on players more than you do on a system to help the players out. You already see that with Luka damn near playing the whole entire second half of game 1, mind you, and only sitting for a couple minutes, and him and Austin Reeves having to shift duties, and one of them always having to be in to carry the offensive load and technically kind of carry. You don't have players that fit the Luka makeup of how you got to the finals, and what can succeed. So the talent just isn't there for them to win. And then, mind you, you don't have one of the greatest players ever to start the season for you guys in LeBron James. And that's clearly going to be a hole that needs to be fixed and not going to be fixed easily. And I don't think coaching will help that with the players that you have. So I do think JJ Redick is smart enough to get you guys some wins. Luka good enough to get you wins. That's why you'll beat other teams in the West. But 8th is probably where you're seeing right now, unless you make some trades or something happens throughout the season that helps you guys. But 8 is right now.
Yeah, we get Anthony Davis back. That's what happens.
I can do my 7 too.
Yeah,
This is where I have the Minnesota Timberwolves.
What? Nah, bro.
I actually
Minnesota
have them in the
Timberwolves.
exact same spot too. But continue.
I think the team hasn't necessarily changed. They were what seed last year? The 6th seed. I just think other teams above them got better, and we're kind of like put them in. They'll kind of be in the same area. This can change, but I do think they'll be around the same area of 7 to like 4. But I just think they're the worst of the bunch. So,
I agree. I think the 7 through the 4 teams that I have in my mind are the same like tier, but then the top. But I can also say I agree. I have them in my 7th seed as well. The Minnesota Timberwolves.
All right. For my number 7, then I got the LA Clippers here. I think they're just like a tad bit better than the Lakers because I think they just have slightly better players. Like they're a more well-rounded team than the Lakers without the top end talent. Because really, if you look at the Clippers right now, it's like a lot of guys who are like good in theory, but like not as good as they used to be. So it's like you got a lot of really good players. Like John Collins is really good, but he's not as good as he used to be. James Harden is really good, but not as good as he used to be. And same thing with Kawhi. And you got good role players around them, but it's like you always want more with them every single time, every year. And it's just they're getting older and older. And I don't think that game 1 is a very good like precedent to what's going to happen. So I'm still going to give them the respect. They're still a playoff team. They still got good players. They're going to get it figured out because it's full of vets. And they're just no way they're just going to fall off completely, barring injuries, obviously. So I'm going to put them 7, but I don't have very much confidence for the team as a whole. And so I'm going to say they're going to still be in that like 6-7 range. Didn't even mean to do that, but
He did the thing.
Clock it. All right, who's your 6 or 7?
You guys already give your 7 or no?
Yeah, we all gave our 7s. Now it's 6.
But not our 6.
So at 6, I got the Golden State Warriors here at number 6. I don't know what you doing that for.
What are you thumbs downing, bro? You're not a top 3 team.
This right here is a perfect spot for these 3 teams. They're all in like the same tier for me of like you wish this team was really good, but it's just like we're ass and we're going to convince our fans we have a chance. The Lakers are the lowest of this tier with the Warriors being the highest because they still got good role players at the end of the day. And the thing is with the Warriors, they have a specific system. And even though the team's not good enough, in my opinion, they always get players that fit the system. And, they'll always have a relevant team because of that. So they always find the right guys. Like the Lakers just bringing anybody and just like, fuck, we need players that are ass completely. But the Warriors bringing guys who at least fit what they want to do. So they're going to be successful on that type of level. However, again, they really brought in nobody. Al Horford, he's not playing back-to-backs this year. And it's like he just came off the couch. So it's fine. The thing I will say is Kuminga, if he is hitting his shots, he's going to be a game changer for them. So that could really influence their ceiling. I don't know if he's going to show what he did at, the bad parts of last year, if he's going to be what he did in game 1. So he's a wild card for them. They still don't have Moody, so he's going to be another player and play for them. But Warriors have some good rotational players that they could put around Curry. So, as long as you have number 30 out there, you got a chance as long as you put competent players next to him.
That's true.
So the Warriors, they're going to be all right.
I'll agree to disagree, but I see your points. But my 6, this is where I have the San Antonio Spurs. All credit to Victor Wembanyama, the one man. I think him and De'Aaron Fox. That's all I need to say to have this argument. They'll be a top 6.
Have you seen them play together, brother? Have you seen them play? Well, you just said him and De'Aaron Fox. That's all I need to say. Have you seen them play together?
No, but I just know.
What are you talking about? Hypothetical scenario over here. Anyway.
From what I've seen from Victor Wembanyama and what I've seen from De'Aaron Fox, this will be a 6th seed in the NBA. There's no other reasoning that I have to give.
I see. Okay. Well, I'll just have to agree to disagree. I have the Warriors here as well. Pretty much for the same reasons Beth said. laid it all out.
Facts. Ball nowhere.
Number five, though, I got the Spurs, low key. You know what I'm saying? They're looking pretty comp, not gonna lie. Better than the damn Warriors, that's for damn sure. What are you doing? Victor Wembanyama comes in your anyway. No,
we saw what happened. We saw what happened in France when Curry right in his mouth.
Oh, when he was playing with Hall of Fame All NBA players.
Yeah,
When he was
playing against.
Now he's playing with.
Brother, he played with 3 top 10 NBA players of all time. What are you yapping about?
Now he's with.
They weren't there when he shot it over his face, though. Weren't there when he had like 6 threes in a row?
Brother, he was playing with LeBron James and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but who was guarding that shot?
Oh my God, bro, this guy.
Wemby.
Exactly.
And look how much he improved. Now what's gonna happen? Send it to the third row.
Listen, if Curry tries to shoot a shot over Wemby, his aura is gonna stop the ball from going. I promise you, it is.
I agree.
Anyway, I have the Spurs at number 5
to block it.
Wemby's the top 5 NBA player right now, and that's all I got to say, bro. He's gonna will his team to the 5th seed.
You can't steal my aura. You can't steal my argument.
I just did.
Some facts.
I just did.
Trying to take my aura farming moment.
It's your turn, by the way. Number 5.
Okay. This is where I have the Los Angeles Clippers. Yes, they're old, and they're the you let my fire team. Like Beth said, they're trying to ask for more when they don't have enough.
So are the Warriors. Actually, you know the Warriors have the high starting average lineup of all time.
You're not gonna let me finish my point?
No, but did you know that though? I just wanted to say it. Sorry. But did you know the Warriors had the oldest starting lineup average of all time?
Like I was saying.
But did you know the Warriors had the oldest starting lineup? Okay, continue.
Nope. Al Horford's not starting, buddy. We have Jonathan Kuminga, the young buck.
Yeah, that was just for you know how Steve Kerr does his lineups, bro. You know where it's going.
Yeah. Al Horford on the bench.
Every lineup is gonna be a different lineup.
For a dub. What was I saying? Oh, Clippers. Clippers are 5. Yeah, they have older players, but I do think they have a nice team comp. They have players that will complement themselves. Still think James Harden can be what he was last year, which is an All-NBA 13 level talent. You have Kawhi Leonard for more games than 41. So if he stays healthy and you continue to build chemistry, I think they'll be a top team. You have veterans, which is helps you a lot. Chris Paul is a good leader off the bench and a vocal leader to put players in position.
Man, they don't need vocal leaders. They need people that can hoop, bro. Fuck that vocal leader shit, bro. Tyronn Lue's a vocal leader, man.
You have 2 all-star talented players. You saw Bradley Beal, who's playing not at a high level, obviously, but he can give you a good 15 points, 13 points.
Listen, not at a high level.
You gotta just say they need players who can hoop, bro. Fuck that vocal
leader. He's playing
not the same.
That's how people used to describe D'Angelo on the Lakers. He's playing not at a high level.
You know that meme? You know that gif of The Rock just doing this? That's fucking Chris Paul trying to make a play being a vocal leader, bro. That's Chris Paul trying to win a game being a vocal leader.
Hey man, they got enough. They got enough to be a top 5 team.
The biggest piece of dog shit.
They have defenders, they have shooters, they have playmakers, they have leaders, everything in a recipe for a team.
But not in one player. All spread through the team.
Yeah. And you have the coach too.
The coach who does stupid lineups.
Hey, man,
the coach who game 1 said, I was bullshitting. I'm sorry.
Coach said, fuck it. Let's try this out. He said, he rolled dice. I swear he rolled dice.
But they had a legit chance to go on a run and push the game.
They were down by like 30 against the Jazz.
It's game 1,
bro. I can't even say that. You know how I know the Lakers lost.
15.
Right.
I know.
Anybody
You know what's crazy? I know the Lakers
got
lost.
One of their 12 wins against the
bro. I know how the Lakers lost, but going down to 40 against the Jazz should be the 16th seed. Hassan, I'm not even gonna lie. Send them to the East. Send them to the East, bro. That's the Jazz.
Okay, and the Jazz can.
They belong in the G League. Relegation. They belong relegation,
bro, they trained all summer for this.
From the Jazz, bro.
They prepared all summer for that.
Bro, you guys, the Clippers belong in the G League.
They had that whole media day with all them games and
got
stuff.
The same record as your team. They got the same record as your team. 0-1. Just one game of the season. They'll be all right.
We lost to the supposed top 3 seeded Warriors that you have here. So
yeah, that you literally wanked the Warriors.
It shouldn't be an embarrassing thing.
I don't know how you wanked the Warriors to 3rd seed, bro. I swear to God.
More 5. They could be 4.
Dude, I know where you have them. Stop capping.
What number is this?
5.
Oh, I miscounted.
I got the Spurs at number 5, bro. The Spurs, they got Wemby, the alien demon freak baby, who's gonna block every shot, probably score 40 a game. He might get a quadruple double, maybe multiple this year. You get De'Aaron Fox back. I like the players on this team too. I think Devin Vassell is a good compliment to have there. I do like Stephon Castle as a big guard as well. You know, you got the Spurs who got some good vets on the team. So I like how this team's looking. And Wemby might just be one of those guys that's going to be like, hey, we're a playoff team minimum when he's on the team and healthy. So he might have taken that next step. So I'm going to have him take that jump this year. So they're going to be the 5 seed. Has everyone else given their 5 seed or?
I think we did.
Yeah.
But I might have messed up
I'm
on the
just
order.
thinking, do you think is it possible for Wemby to win Most Improved this year?
I don't think so. It's not. He can't win that award.
What
They
the
gotta stop
jump have to
bullshitting
do,
that.
like,
And just
you'd
win
have to-
MVP,
he
bro.
was-
Just win
Brother,
MVP.
Hassan,
That'll
he
be
was
enough.
averaging 24 and like 11. He's not gonna even if he gets like
What if he
30.
averages like
He would just
32,
win
13,
MVP.
and
Bro,
He
30?
would
if
just
he
win
averages,
MVP.
Like, he just wins
He would
MVP.
just-
you
yeah.
don't
Yeah,
get
he
you don't
just
get
wins
MIP at
MVP,
that
right.
point.
That's funny. though.
Imagine getting
M-
MVP and
MIVP.
MIP. What that'd
I'd
be
break the
insane
award.
glaze. That'd be
I'd break
that'd be retarded.
And DPOY.
He can't have
Okay,
nobody
all
can have
right.
shit in the league, bro. No one have shit
Just
in
have
this league.
everything, bro. Just
Give
take
him
it all.
6 man, bro. Fuck it.
He's gonna win rebounds leader,
Rookie of the
points
Year,
leader.
too. It's like, oh, you helped the rookie elevate his points. Take the award.
Wemby's gonna get he's gonna average it. Nah, never mind.
Oh,
That's
man,
funny.
that'd be hilarious.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, he
just-
could win MVP, but that would just be his next
Most
step.
valuable improved player.
Yeah. And
They're
you
gonna
forgot
combine.
defensive.
They're just gonna make a
improved
Wemby
defensive
award.
player of the
You're
year.
just- The alien award.
WMVP.
OY. WMVP OY.
Yeah, WMVP.
Wemby player of the year.
Nah, the Glaze is crazy, but he is good though. He's great. He's actually
Yeah.
insane.
I could see them being at 5 just off of what he provides, and then they also have a solid lineup. Bench, rookie of the year. Castle's probably going to take another step forward too. Like
Yeah.
he's no scrub. Vassell's always been good. Kelton
Yeah.
Johnson. You got the guys.
They got good
Sohan,
players.
Bryant.
See,
yeah, they
those
got Buck.
guys, Hassan, the guys you just mentioned, they can go create buckets. The Lakers have none of those guys. those
Yep, they don't. Dylan Harper, second pick in the draft. Like you got
fuck, man,
players,
Spurs is so
you know.
good. Fuck.
For sure.
who's your 4?
Me,
Yes.
okay. I got Minnesota Timberwolves at number 4.
Oh, God.
Still got a good team. They got a great team around Anthony Edwards and them. I think the young guys they got on the team are going to take a step. They did lose Nickeil Alexander-Walker, but they had guys that could come in and fill in for them. You had what's his name? Terrence Shannon come in today and play a lot of minutes for them, which I expected. He's going to be really good for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let me see. Did Rob Dillingham do anything today, or is he still irrelevant? But anyway, DiVincenzo started for them at point guard. Like I said, they got him. They got Julius Randle, still a good player. Anthony Edwards looks as good as he ever has. He dropped 40 today. So I think they got a great team, a good coach, good role players. The young guys they got that they've been developing slowly. Even a guy like Jalen Clark is going to see more minutes this year and contribute at some type of level. So I do like their team, and I think they're going to be good this year, top 4 seed probably.
Yep. I could see it. I also could see other teams just being better and them dropping to 7, but it's going to be a closer race throughout. At my 4, this is where I have the Warriors.
Yeah, they're not
Warriors.
Yeah, they're going to wash the Warriors. buddy.
Warriors. I think this is one of our better teams in recent memory. He came into the season with great chemistry. Jimmy Butler's actually mentoring Jonathan Kuminga, giving him notes on how to foul bait. And Kuminga's, I think, going to take another step. Pajamski wants to be as good as Stephen Curry. I like that mentality. I like him thinking that he could be one of the greatest players of all time and taking
You
another
like
jump.
delusion? You support
as-
delusion?
Yep, I do support delusion when it's in the right mindset and playing with one of the greatest ever and learning from him, trying to take in more energy and become a better player. That's the right.
That's not
type
the
of player
energy he's
to
going
be.
to receive, bro. Curry's going to give him a different energy.
I like the players that we have. I like the rotations that we have. Buddy Hield dropping threes on Marcus Smart, getting him the D, and Marcus D Smart.
What was that? Where did that line even come from?
Your pardon.
I'm just yapping.
Giving it the.
I beg
I
your
do like our
pardon.
rotation though.
I
do like
beg
our
your pardon.
We can run multiple lineups. Draymond Green, aggressive as ever, already getting technical fouls for our team.
You love to see it, right? You love to see it, right? Ah.
We need that dog. Need that heart. And soul.
He's literally saying Draymond Green getting technicals is a W, by the way. That's crazy.
It is. It's good energy for the team to start off.
He's
Just
trying to
don't
get
be too much.
ejected again.
But I do think this is one of our better teams in recent memories. Best teams
Nope.
starting off. So people are sleeping, but we'll show you why we're good. You're sleeping.
Bro.
Yeah,
I'm not
this team is gonna. You look good because you played DeAndre. Okay? Listen, all right, you're not gonna do this against Wembanyama. Okay, he's gonna fucking block the shit like 8 times. All right.
Keep talking. I'll make sure. 122-10 on what's today? October 22nd.
You're not finding the footage, bro. You're not finding it.
I got the receipts. We're gonna see. We are going to see.
When is the day the Warriors play Spurs? I'm going to a Warriors home game.
Okay, but you don't even think the Spurs are the top seed. We play the Nuggets next, which is we haven't mentioned yet. So we'll see how we look against the Nuggets tomorrow. And
you're praying on everything that you guys beat them. I know you are. You guys ever seen like the best Jokic like Nuggets team in like a while.
Yeah, mad confidence in the Lakers. Bro,
I literally clip this for whenever this comes out. I don't even care. Jamal might drop 34 on you guys. He's looking so prime. Jamal's looking so prime this year.
I'm smelling a Cam Johnson game. He's gonna hit like 8 threes.
Oh my God, Cam Johnson game winner. I see it now.
Oh man, keep talking. This is the energy that we need for another win.
Oh, I forgot. Jokic's 50-point triple double on Al Horford. Al Horford, bro, is your answer to Jokic. How is Jimmy Butler gonna foul bait?
He might rest because it's a back-to-back.
He's resting right
now. Uncast take a nap. He has to go get his milk and go. He has to go get his milk and go to sleep. Hassan, do you send him milk and cookies like when it's like a back-to-back, so he goes to, like his rest day?
But he only plays 20 minutes a night, if that. He's not like a big part of the
20 minutes, Jokic is gonna have like 65 points. I promise you.
Oh man, you're funny. Right, say it for Gabe. Stop talking.
Hey, I low key looked at my list and I got some things out of order. I forgot to like a few teams were in the West. Hold on. So I previously said a team was in lower than they are, but fuck it, we're changing them up. We have the San Antonio Spurs at number 4. Now, I know you're looking at the camera, Huss. I know you're looking at the camera. It is not the Warriors. The Spurs have a great makeup. They have a top 3 player on their team. Their second best player is going to come back in about a week. They're going to make a good playoff run, and I realistically do not see them losing to a lot of teams in the playoffs just because of the Wembanyama effect. I'm being dead ass. The defense he provides with the offense that he has God-given level offense now. I could say it now. I could literally say it. He has God-given level offense. Coupled with his team supporting him, I don't see them losing. I swear. They're 4th. Locked.
Well, they will not be better than the Golden State Warriors this season.
Bro, you guys Jimmy Butler might not even play the whole season, bro.
Y'all might not play. Let me stop. Let me not wish that on the guy.
Wembanyama, if Wembanyama doesn't have like a life-threatening injury, he's gonna play. That's the type of player he is.
I hope so. I like him.
Literally built up like life resistance aura like with the monks. You forgot that.
That's facts.
He's literally like 3 years younger.
Okay,
my third is gonna be the Houston Rockets. Wait, what's it? I have the Houston Rockets at number 3. Even before yesterday's game, they were showing really, really good signs against the Thunder without Fred VanVleet. Sengun is looking amazing because I've already seen the game. I could already say this. Sengun's looking amazing. KD maybe has to get used to the team, but he's still Kevin Durant. I have no problems. No doubt about Kevin Durant being Kevin Durant. Amen Thompson is taking a jump this year. I like what I see. I mean, the shooting I don't really care about. It's everything else that he does to like help the team win is what I like. Defense, assists, rebound, like, getting people in the place where they need to be. That's good. Jabari Smith is also solid. So Reed Shepherd, it's okay. But everyone else, they have a really good team. They have a really good coach. And I really think they're going to be 3rd in the Western Conference this year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I have the Rockets at number 3. I feel like they have a lot of players that complement each other pretty well, play defense at a high level. Amen Thompson at playing number 2, playing the point guard. That it showcases that he has a lot of versatility, and they're just going to try to rely on their defense to create offense. Like what you said about Kevin Durant, not really gelling onto the team so far, but that's chemistry that they're going to build throughout the season. And they were playing against the defending champs banner night, home court advantage, so it's kind of different. But yeah, the team will get going. Reed Shepard did get exposed last night, but like he's gonna start to catch a rhythm as he gets more NBA reps, and that's gonna help him later on in the season. Once they get more games under their belt, they're gonna catch more of a stride and more chemistry together, and we're gonna see that come pretty early. So they'll be a top 3 seed for sure. Even losing Fred VanVleet's one of the reasons why I have him lower, because he's not only a great player but a good leader, and he would have been a great vocal leader on the court. Not CP because he can play better than CP at this age, but he would have been a good player for them. But it hurt him a lot. Nonetheless, they'd still be a top 3 seed because of the development of Sengun and Thompson, and then you already have Easy Money Sniper on that roster. So KD.
And I forgot to mention real quick that for the majority of the game, the Rockets were winning. Even, Jalen was not playing, but I mean, hey, it's the first time this Rockets team without Fred, with KD, using Reed Shepard more, you know what I'm saying, we're playing the defending champions, and they're winning majority of the game. They had SJ with like 12 points until the fourth quarter. That shit's insane. Yeah. I mean, he did pop off. They did go to double overtime, you know what I'm saying? But up until that point, up until SJ hit the shot on Amen Thompson, it was the Rockets ball game, you know?
Yeah. A couple possessions are the reason why that team lost, and Kevin Durant not showing up in certain moments.
Yeah, but that's my third. Sorry.
It's only one game, though.
Yeah.
All right, Bess. Who you got?
What number is this?
3.
Trey.
I have the Rockets here, too. I'm not even going to get into it. You already know the Rockets. They look good. We talked about them, about the game. You know, they just need a point guard, but outside of that, you know, they got a complete team. So,
yeah. All right, Dose.
Got the Nuggets here. You know, we'll see what they got tomorrow, but, you know, it's the best team Jokic probably got in his career. Honestly, I would say it's the most well-rounded team he's been on. If everybody stays healthy. I like what they got off the bench. I like what they got in the starting lineup. I think the coach is underrated. So I think they have a good season. So Nuggets going to be my number 2 seed.
Yep, I agree. I got the Nuggets at number 2. Reasons you said, best lineup for Jokic. He's still in his prime. Jamal Murray's in his prime. You got a great shooter in Cam Johnson. Bruce Brown back, chemistry there. Secured your young talent, Christian Braun. So they have the chemistry there. They have the makeup of the team that they want for a championship run. And this is a year to get number 2 for Jokic. And he's my MVP this year as well. So
I also I have the Thunder. No, I have the Nuggets. Dude, I really want to put the Nuggets at 1. I think they could be 1. Is what
I don't. I really don't.
I think they do. I think they could. They're not likely to be 1, but they could be. But I'm putting them at 2 because the Thunder are just like, you know, that good. But no, Jokic does have a chance. I think the top 2 are solidified, and then third is like a toss-up, in my opinion.
I have OKC. We all have OKC at 1.
I had the Lakers, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think OKC's prime for another great year. If anybody's able to repeat in the last couple of years, it's them. They got a great team. Players are getting better. Chet looked like he took another step in game 1 because he was carrying them for like the first 3 quarters, basically, because Shea didn't really have it at the beginning of the game. But we know Shea's going to be Shea, and they ended up closing out that game in double OT. Cason Wallace looks improved. He's going to be a big piece for them, especially until Jalen Williams comes back from his wrist injury. They got good depth. They still got Ihart. They still got Caruso. They still got these young guys who we even seen like Nikola Topic get any play yesterday. So like throughout the season, maybe he gets some burn and starts to contribute something to them. So they're just a really good team. They could win 60 games very easily again. Like, I hate to say it, but they're a good team. They play together. They play like really aggressively, really high energy, really hard on defense. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be hard to beat them, bro. Like they're just really good.
Yeah. They already know who they are. They've won the championship, battle tested, and they secure their top 3 guys for the next 5 years, and will build around them with the draft picks that they get and know who to put in place to help those guys be the best they are. J-Dub's out, and they're still beating a top team in the West, and have players that'll step up in certain instances, like Cason Wallace said yesterday, hitting a lot of threes. And, yep, they know who they are as a team. They know what they need to do to maintain that and the strengths that they need to build within the regular season, so that when the postseason comes, they have those same habits, and they'll be another 60-win team again this season through their defense and the leadership of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.